Well, obviously, it's a sad feeling to be able to for the guys to play the last game that we did against Polokwane, and there were a lot of emotions around the team, around everyone, knowing well that been here for 6 years, and obviously, it's not a good mood and good space, and we're happy to be back home with our families, just to take our mind off things outside football, just to appreciate being at home. Me, it's different experiences compared to other players because for me, like I've camped that long when we prepared for AFCON. So it was kind of a change for a lot of guys, including the youngsters that joined us during the bubble, and our main focus was to finish as high as we can. Obviously, there were a lot of emotions around the sale of the team. And like I said, that we wanted to finish well, finish strong. And you could see the way we played. We never gave up, and obviously with the pandemic that the country, the world has experienced, the feeling of any soccer player, because I spoke to the guys, told them that we need to appreciate everyone involved for the football to come back and appreciate what Bidvest Wits has done for us. And also because it's more kind of a feeling that's specifically life after football, because all we did was just chill at home. Though it was 50-50 for me also because I was able to spend time with my family that long, seeing my kids grow, and was looking forward because we'll do sessions via Zoom, and was looking forward to play again and resume the league.
And what I wanted to add is, as we went into the bubble, I said to the players, I said, guys, give everything you've got and let's finish as high up as possible and make everyone proud that's been associated with the club. Past, present, and, well, obviously not future, but past and present. Tyson and I had long discussions about, let's try and finish on a high, let's make us proud. And it's actually about us. It's not about anyone else, it's about doing it for us and for everyone who supported the team. And I think I can't commend the players enough. What they did and the way they performed after the announcement is phenomenal. There are a lot of people that gave us no chance. We wouldn't win another game. You're going to get hammered. You're not going to have players. There was all that talk. And for the team to come out and do what they did is, I think it shows the community we've got, it shows the character that the team has, be it the players, be it the kit man, be it the coaches, be it the office staff. We all in it together. And I think it's just testament. It just shows the leadership that we've got within the group.
Obviously, the highlights would be winning 3 trophies, being able to win the league, M10-8 and the Telkom Cup. Obviously, the first question was to motivate the guys, because we knew that Bidvest Wits won't be there next season. And for the guys to make sure that they put every effort, because they'll never know. There are teams that are watching, and guys will be able to get teams. And for the second question, I would prefer not to comment right now because I'm at home relaxing with family. So, that's what I would prefer to do for now. Speaking about Gavin Hunt, he's a coach that he has a lot of character, toughness, hard to impress, and he made sure that he always pushes the guys to the limit. And for me, being a captain, having that heart also, and my character also was to push the guys and make sure that we finish as high as we can. And yeah, for sure, we knowing very well that the team won't be there, it's easy to start being sluggish, and just play for the sake of playing. But all we did was to make sure that we repay what the game has done for each and every one, and make sure that we beat Farewell in a good way, we would have liked to win the Nedbank Cup final, and be able to win all the trophies. And for me also, personally, to be able to bring each and every trophy available to the team that has been good to me.
Let's talk about how you guys finished. I mean, in the bubble, I think you guys were in the top 3, top 4 in terms of performance. And what did it take for you guys to come up with that kind of a performance, knowing very well that this was already the end for Bidvest Wits?
Answer. Tyson, before you answer.
Okay.
I think it took my presence in the bubble to help with that.
Yeah, for sure. What it took is the motivation to make sure that we finish as high as we can. And obviously the plan was to win the Nedbank Cup, and knowing very well that that's the only the games that we lost. We only lost two games, in the bubble, and was to make sure that we put the new owners in CAF. That was one of the things that we always joked about.
From us, I think it was unbelievable, phenomenal. I think you've got to look at if you take everyone on the same playing field and level, there should only be one team winning the league and all the cups every year, only one. And if they don't win it by December, then I'm not sure if they've succeeded. So for anyone else to come close is phenomenal. For us to win it, obviously, was history, and what a great year it was for us. But I think to answer your question, to get close to Sundowns every year is an achievement for everybody.
Yeah, for sure. Just to add on what John has said, like as I've mentioned Gavin before, and he's a coach that he will push you to the limit. And when you look at all the previous seasons, we've managed and we've worked hard to stay in the top 2, top 1, top 4. And you could see with the character that we had in the team, and obviously winning that first trophy, history making with Bidvest Wits. And yeah, for sure, with the character of the players that we had almost each and every department, they were leaders inside, the old and young, and having Monip, your Dane Clates, and they kept on pushing the guys, they've done it before us, and they knew and they could feel it that no, it is closer, it's coming, and we ended up winning it. And me, for myself, being the captain leading that team, the support that they gave me, they've never showed that they've been there, the experience, but they trusted my ability to lead the team and be able to win those games and winning the title. Yeah, for sure. For me too, it's been a good journey with Bidvest. Coming from Ajax, we there was a season that we missed the title to us and Ajax and Pirates, and those experiences, and I always told the guys, even the youngsters, that for you to have experience, you have to gain experience, you have to make mistakes and do everything. And the ammunition that we had at Bidvest Wits, and being able to win the trophy as a captain and winning the first trophy for myself individually, that was my first trophy that I've won with Wits. And for the team that they've interested in me and being there for me off and on the field, all I can say is I appreciate everything because it has done for me. And being able to come back to Joburg, knowing very well that I come from Soweto, and I've left Soweto, Joburg at an early age, and be able to experience everything that I've experienced, and coming back home, I had to settle. That's why I chose Wits. I had to settle coming back to Joburg, and everything. Our relationship has worked well, and be able to win all those 3 trophies and make history, being the captain to win those trophies with Bidvest Wits. No, actually, I didn't know about it. I didn't know about the sale. All we had, we saw was what was written on the newspapers, and obviously talking to the guys, because guys also wanted answers if there's something that I knew about it, which there's nothing that I knew, just like everyone. And I'll just call Jono and ask him how true is this thing. And same as Jono didn't know about all these things. But yeah, we and hearing those news, being at home under lockdown, it was a bit stressful, because you never know what's going to happen. And the pandemic, we don't know if it was going to finish or what the season was going to carry on or what. Yeah.
I think just to add on what Tyson said, I think if I'm correct, the story broke. I think TTM released it on the Sunday, on the 14th of June. We had not been told. We were called into a meeting on the 16th, myself, George, and Gavin. And we were informed in the meeting that the club had been sold. On the 17th, Bidvest met with the team and informed the team. So we had no knowledge up until then, up until we read it on social media, and we were told officially on the 16th.
Obviously, for me, leadership means responsibility and be able to communicate with the players, communication too, and living your life, being and for me, being a family man, it has taught me a lot because I'm not only a leader on the field, but I'm also a leader of the field, and be able to communicate with the youngsters, communicate with everyone, And I was lucky enough to have leaders around me, we have saw me flourish and being a leader that I've been, and being able to, because even at Ajax Cape Town, I was the captain, being able to lead all these teams that I've played for, and being the captain of Bafana, obviously with different personalities, different players, and also at Bafana, I was around a lot of leadership guys, and they've made my job a bit easier. As much as they would say that you have to lead by example, I try to push myself all the time and make sure that I set a good example to the guys and make sure that they follow in my steps, and I have to lead them right. So leadership to me means a responsibility. Yeah, for sure. The challenging times were when we won the league. Then the next season, we didn't really perform so well, and we fought relegation, and it went up until to the end, and be able to survive, because it wasn't going to paint a good picture having won the league previous season and fighting relegation. So at that time, everyone is devastated, everyone, the results are not coming, and be able to make sure that the guys stay motivated. I'd say that's when that season has tested my leadership.
Let's go back to the issue of negotiations, because as the leader, you must have been involved a lot. We're reading about the meetings, especially the uncertainty. Some players, especially those maybe who it was not clear what their future is. Take us through those meetings and especially the reaction of the players as someone who was leading them. Maybe Jono can also give us an update in terms of, because we've also been getting stories that there are players who are not really keen to relocate, and because this is the chapter that Wits in handing over the club also has to close.
Obviously, with hearing about the club sale, everyone was emotionally hurt, and we didn't know what was going to happen up until we knew that we were going to go back and resume the league. And obviously, with everything that is happening, everything that has been said, for me, being inside, being in that situation, we never had such problems. It was training as normal. I'm looking forward to resume the league, and obviously with the negotiations and everything, people want to relocate or what, that's a bit of a personal level, and I won't be able to answer for each and every player because we don't know with the contract things, how are they. Obviously to appreciate everything they've done for me, in the team, and the supportive that they've shown me, the advice that they've given me. And I just want to wish them all the best. And hopefully they will be getting jobs somewhere else. It wouldn't be nice, sometimes even during the lockdown, thinking about those mothers who used to cook for us, the cleaners, the guys, project, our kid men, because it's life changing for them, and us as players, we are at an advantageous stage because we are able to get teams, guys may make moves and everything. Others were still under the contract, and for them, and be able to know about the sale of the club, not knowing where to go and what are they going to do with their life, because it changes their livelihoods, and knowing how old are they, when they've been with this team, for so long, including Brajek, Brajoji, and I just want to wish them nothing but the best of luck, and hopefully everything will work out for them. in the future.